So what's happening here effectively is we were training with our teacher. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, buddy. So effectively what's happening is we were training with our teacher, and one of the knights from the castle came barging in, and our teacher ran off to the castle. Now we've been assigned the task of fighting off what evils come from the gate that the ancients have been holding for years, and the castle has been holding themselves. I don't know why you would send a child or children to go do this job, but apparently it works out. So the king just gave us money to buy the supplies we need, and he only gave us $100. I don't know how much equipment you can buy with $100, but this king is kind of cheap. Okay. Let's go back to headquarters, get our Shining Force. So the name of our party is effectively Shining Force, as the name suggests. I kind of like it. It's definitely cool, but a little bit tacky. So, like it says here, the king is relying completely on us, a group of children, in order to save the kingdom. Now, it's a little bit weird, and I don't understand why you would trust an entire kingdom to a group of kids, but for some reason they have their reasons. Alright, he just want to give us a minute. So, he was saying strike for the honor of Runefast. He is striking kids, so that's not very honorable. So the way the battle system works is it's a tactical RPG, so your units are laid out at the beginning of a map, and the enemies are laid out across the map, and you have move capabilities based on the character's stats. So if I were to go to this character and take a look, her move is 5, and her agility makes her one of the first people to be able to move, so she can move 5 steps in any direction, albeit if the terrain lets her. If there is any land effect, it will hinder their movement. And so obviously people have spells instead of attacks, and they have ranges that you have to keep in mind. So for this battle, I'm gonna keep... So when you attack any enemies, it goes into a bit of a battle sequence where the two characters will be lined up on 2 planes. Man, I love the battle theme in this. So characters gain experience based on how much damage they do in battle. One attack usually gives about 16 to 19 experience. If they defeat someone, they gain significantly more experience. So one thing to keep in mind in games like this is a lot of the enemies might scale based off your main hero's level. So what I like to do is I like to level the characters beside the main character in order to make sure that I'm strong enough or stronger than the enemies I face. So the main question that obviously you're probably asking is this a one-night stand? Would I play this again? I definitely would play Shining Force again, as that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I've already beat this game in the past, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing it once again. However, I will say it is a little dated, it is old, but they don't make games like this that are so well done, so well polished that you can sink hours into. You just have to get used to the old style graphics, but I gotta say that's part of its charm and part of what makes it so great. So I definitely think you should sink some hours into it. Give it a few battles. You have to give it a try first. It will take a little bit of time to get fully used to the game. It is a little bit challenging. It's not the easiest, as there's no real difficulty in this game or difficulty setting. The game is just how you take it. I definitely suggest that you do grind in some cases. That's just me, because I like to grind in a lot of RPG style games. So I would definitely go ahead and do that, and you can definitely get 20 or 30 hours out of this game. So for gameplay, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. For graphics, obviously, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it is old, but it does look great for what it is. It's definitely not bad. The sound, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The soundtrack is great. The sound effects are great for what it is, and I definitely enjoyed thoroughly. For replayability, I'm going to give it about an 8 out of 10, as you can only play story-driven games so much, but the strategy RPG and tactical RPG aspect of it are so solid that I definitely play it again, time and time again. So the amount of hours, like I said, you'll get out of this is anywhere between 15 to 20, and if you really grind, you can get up to 30, I'm sure.